This EPB Classic rerun is brought to you by Cook, Downing, and Underwood Insurance.
For Glasgow, a 6'2 sophomore. And I'll tell you what, I know Coach Steenbergen has an obligation at halftime, I believe. And I'll tell you what, Bobby, we will have you on after the boys' game if you'll be good enough to come and talk with us for a minute after the boys' game, just for a minute. And we'll get you on then, because I want to talk with Coach Steenbergen about that. We were going to talk to him between games, but he's been very busy. Okay, now let's go back to Glasgow's starting lineup. The starting center is Michael Moore, 6'2 sophomore. Wears number 44, 60% from the field, 70% from the line, averaging 5 points a game. Moore will be one of those inside guys, Larry, who must do a good job on the boards.
Yeah, most definitely so. He's got to get in there and get some rebounds. He take some charges, and he needs to score some points. He hasn't been putting the ball in the basket very often, and he needs to get involved in the offense a little more.
One of the forwards is B.J. Buford. You talked about a 6'2 sophomore who wears number 50. Buford is shooting 52% from the field, 60% from the line. Buford averaging 15 points a game.
Yeah, B.J. usually has a great game over here. I look for him to do it again tonight. We really need about 20 points out of him.
The other forward is Marcus Brewer, a 6-foot sophomore who wears number 24. Marcus is averaging 7 a game, shooting 38% from the field and 60% from the line. Marcus had a good game against Evanston County last night. He played well at times. I believe he was in double figures, had 10 points. But Marcus needs to step up his play as well.
Yeah, he's a good leaper, a good rebounder, good defensive player. He stepped up in the last couple of games with his offense, and we need 10, 12 points out of him every night.
At the guard positions, Rod Thornton, 5'9 sophomore who wears number 22, 32% from the field, 58% from the line. Rod has struggled a little bit, averaging 6 points a game. Rod Thornton at the point guard position for Glasgow.
Yeah, Rod's been struggling on the offensive end, but we still have to have him in the basketball game for his point guard ability and his defense. He took a couple, 3 bad shots last night at inopportune times. He hasn't been shooting the ball well. He's got to learn when to put it up and when not to.
The other guard for the Scotties is Andy Fox, 5'10 junior who wears number 14. Andy, 41% from the field, 75% from the line, averaging 6 points a game. So Andy Fox, the deepest threat that Glasgow has.
Andy is starting to get his stroke back, looks like. He's shot the ball well the last 3 ball games, starting to get in double figures again. I expect Andy to be a good offensive player from here on out.
So that's the starting lineup for the Glasgow Scotties. Off the bench, Michael Cash, a 6-foot sophomore. Billy Sanderson, a 6'4 senior. Billy was effective last night when they got it to him on the inside. Sanderson was effective, but Glasgow didn't go to him enough.
Yeah, Billy hasn't played basketball before this year, and he's just really now coming around and learning how to play in that low post, starting to contribute a little bit in there.
He and Cash will come off the bench for the Scotties. Brian Davis, Chad Settle, also a pair of sophomores that could see action tonight for the Glasgow Scotties. Before this season began, Larry Alexander, Donnie Owens really hoping for some good things. At summer camp, he had a good basketball team. But
things change.
Yes, they do. And it hurts from the talent standpoint, but it really hurts from the depth standpoint when you lose a Rod and you lose a driver and you lose a death row. You lose those 3 kids and then 2 others. Really kills your depth.
2 others that were coming on and starting to play good basketball.
Chad Franklin and Brian Buford.
Right. That's 5 people he didn't have that he had this summer. And I talked to Bobby Cook this summer down at Bowling Green, and he said that they beat Glasgow in overtime by 1 point over there when they had all those kids. So you can realize what they've got now and what you did have.
Barron County gold tops, gold shorts trimmed in burgundy. Glasgow blue tops and blue shorts trimmed in white. The Scotties have the tap. They'll move to your left in the first half. Barron County to your right. And Barron County opens up at a 1-3-1 zone like the girls did. And Rod Thornton's got it on the right wing at the top of that zone. It's Clement. What's Glasgow doing offensively, Larry? It looks like Buford's got it on the left wing. BJ will try a 3. It's in and out. Reggie Hayden yanks the rebound away for the Trojans.
Well, they were set up 2-1-2 that time, and BJ decided to shoot the 3-pointer. It was a wide open shot. He just missed it.
left wing, Coulter with the basketball. Gets rid of it to Clemens. Thought about the three, tries to penetrate. Kicks it to Chapman on the right side. Glasgow's at a 2-3 zone. Hayden will try a three. Too hard. 20 feet, right corner. Billy Sanderson there to grab the rebound. It's Sanderson starting instead of Moore in this basketball game for the Scotties. Sanderson, the 6'4 senior. Here in the left corner, Andy Font. He'll try a three. It is too hard. Tip no good. They fight for it. Slapped out of bounds. Last touched by the Scotties. 7:07 left in the first quarter. Glasgow is 4-11. Barron County is 6-10.
Well, let's check this Glasgow defense out. It looks more like a 1-3-1, but no, I guess it's 1-3-1. 1-3-1. Rod Thornton's on the back, and they've got Brewer on front.
Clemens will take it past the timeline. Shovels it past to Coulter, looking inside for Petticutt. Instead, Clemens will fire a three. Shot an air ball from 20 feet. Faulk's got the rebound. A chance of air ball from the Scotty fans right behind us. Here comes Ron Thornton. Nice dish inside to Sanderson. It was blocked out of bounds by Chapman. But that was a good penetration move by Thornton. He zipped in there, and he kicked it down to Sanderson.
Yeah, that's what Rod does best.
Marcus Brewer will launch a three. It won't fall left corner. Rebound grabbed by Hayden. Donnie Owen says sometimes we take too many threes. We rush our offense too much. As Chapman, he'll gun a three. It's too short from 20 feet. Both teams hold from the field. Marcus Brewer with the rebound.
Ice cold, and all shots have been three-pointers.
Here deep on the right wing is Thornton. I don't know who I said took that three, but it was Chapman that took it, Bruce, on the right side. I may have said Clemens, but it was Chapman who took that. Here's Brewer looking inside, edges that way, now fires to Thornton. He'll try a three. It won't fall, and the rebound is taken by Chapman. How many threes have been put up in this game? Glasgow's put 4. Glasgow's put 4 up. Barron's put 7 up. I'm sorry, put 3 up for a total of 7 threes in 2 minutes, Larry. Here's Coulter deep on the left wing. Have we had a 2 tried in this game? We have not. Put that one in the record books, Cavewood. At the top of the key, Clemens with the basketball. Clemens drives, cut off by Buford. Nice dish inside to Hayden for the layup. Great look that time.
Andy Falk got a little too high out here on the wing that time. He got to be the one dropping back on the bottom end.
Trojans 2, Scotties nothing. Trojans in the 1-3-1 zone as Brewer skips past the timeline. Picked up, needs some help. Toss a lob it to Thornton. Almost threw it past Rod, didn't. Andy Falk's got it on the left side. Falk drives, pushes the ball to Thornton. Rod spins, gives it on the right side, tries to give it to Buford, but it's picked off by Chapman. Good defensive play by Scott Chapman. Here comes Reggie Hayden, racing past the timeline, picks up the dribble, fires to Chapman as he'll set up the attack. They move Petticutt to a high post position. Down on the low block is Hayden. Here's Chapman. Thought about the three, gives it to Coulter. Coulter spins inside, 10-foot jumper is short. Good defense by Rod Thornton, and Sanderson yanks the rebound away. Thornton wants to run with it past the midcourt stripe. Now backs out, didn't have the numbers. Will try to penetrate, gives it to Andy Font on the left wing. Back to Thornton. Thornton over to B.J. Buford. Spinning jumper by Buford is short from 10 feet. Rebound grabbed by Chapman.
No second shots. Just one shot, and Barron getting the rebound.
Chapman got that board, his second of the night. Here on the right wing, Chapman with the basketball, guarded by Falk. Looks for someone to give him some help. Now Chapman. Nice dish inside of Petticutt. Petticutt's layup is no good. Rebound is grabbed by Buford. I don't know, did somebody block that for the Scotties?
Looked like they did. Somebody got a hand on it. I don't know who it was.
Now Rod Thornton straight away over to Brewer on the right wing. Brewer, cross-court feed, comes to B.J. Buford. Let's see if he tries to drive. He does. Stops, spins, left baseline, gives it to Thornton. Looking inside for Sanderson. Nice lob inside to Sanderson. Layup, no good. Little bank shot, no good. Fox got the rebound. Fox layup is no good. Sanderson's put back. Good by Sanderson. I thought Sanderson could have been called for coming over somebody's back. Sanderson's first field goal. This team tied at 2.
I think we got away with one right there. Andy Falk made a good steal on the rebound. Just missed a wide open layup, and then Billy Sanderson went back and got it twice and finally made it.
Trojans and Scotties tied at 2 as Coulter drives left baseline jumper. Perfect. 5 feet. Can't let Coulter drive on that baseline or he'll burn you. Coulter's first bucket. It's 4-2. Barron County on top of Glasgow. 3:40 left in the first quarter.
2-3 zone now for Barron County. They've switched on us, so this means that Glasgow will go to a one-guard offense out front.
Here's Rod Thornton straight away for the Scotties. Gets a pick set by Buford. Shovels a pass to Andy Font in the right corner. Opened momentarily for a three. Decides to bring it outside to Thornton. Works inside to B.J. Buford. Muscles down low. 5-footer. Good by Buford. better ball movement that time than we saw last night. Much better ball movement.
Yeah, Coulter had good defense on him, too. He just made a good shot.
2 points for Buford. This game tied at 4. On the right baseline, here comes Coulter. Drives. Coulter up with the left hand. Great shot by Coulter.
Good move right there.
Beautiful move. Beautiful move. 4 points for Coulter. He's done it on both baselines.
He took baseline, went all the way under the backboard, and had to use his left hand to make it, and did.
6-4. Trojans leading the Scotties. 2:55 left in the first quarter. As Marcus Brewer at the point leaves it with Rod Thornton. He'll try a three. It won't fall. Tip no good. Falk's got it. Andy in a lot of traffic gives it to B.J. Buford. Spins inside. One-hander. Good. I don't know how he maintained his balance.
Another great move by B.J. Spin dribble all the way around. 360 he did. Made the layup.
4 points for Buford. This game tied at 6 Trojans in the Scotties. 2.5 left in the first quarter. Here's Coulter on the right wing. Look it inside for Petticuff. Instead, the pass comes to Clemens. He'll launch a three that's off the mark from 20 feet on the right wing. B.J. Buford pulls it down for the Scotties. Here comes Rod Thornton directing traffic past the timeline. Backs out. Fott was open on the left wing. Thornton didn't get him the basketball. It's over to Brewer. Brewer cross court feed comes to Fott on the left side. There's Sanderson posting down low. Instead of Brewer's got it. 14-footer. Oh, I caught it too soon. It went in and out. And the rebound is taken by Petticuff.
That one's halfway down.
A little too much English on that one, I think, is Chapman. Thought about the three on the left wing. Now Scott will bring it outside to Reggie Hayden. Reggie drives, leaves it with Clemens. Here's another three. It's good. Nice shot by Clemens. 9-6, Barron County leading Glasgow by 3. 1:45 left in the first quarter. Clemens had a good first half against the Scotties when these teams met earlier this year. Here's Brewer. Almost looks like they're on a 3-2 zone right now.
That's what it looks like. Reggie Hayden starting up around the free throw line, puts it in a 3-2 look.
Here's Buford. Nice move. Shot is blocked though by Hayden and taken away by Coulter. Great move, but Hayden there to pick up the weak side defense and block the shot. May have gotten away with the foul though. Here on the right side is Coulter. Goes up. 14-footer. Too hard. Buford's got another board for the Scotties. Buford, defended by Chapman, gets rid of it with 69 seconds left in the first quarter. Barron County 9, Glasgow 6. Here's Brewer out front for the Scotties. Lobs to B.J. Buford. Thought about the long jumper. Instead, he gives it to Marcus Brewer. Now Rod Thornton drives. Thornton lost the handle. Taken away by Coulter. Long court pass to Chapman for the layup. Nice feed by Coulter to Scott Chapman. His first bucket. Trojans 11, Scotties 6. 45 seconds to go. Here's a long jumper from B.J. Buford. Missed it from 20 feet. Sanderson with the rebound. Gives it to Falk. He'll try three. It won't fall. Scotty's cold from outside. And again, Larry, rushing the offense. Coulter's got the rebound. Coulter grabbed it for the Trojans. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Both shots that time were pretty good shots. Andy had a good look at the basket. We're just not making them right now.
They're going to spread it out, and Barron up by 5, looking to extend it to 7 or 8, nearing the end of the first quarter. Right now, Clemens is standing a few feet beyond the mid-court stripe. Now they'll start the play with 10 seconds to go, and Barron's going to have at least a 5-point lead. Here's Coulter, right wing. Nice feed inside to Hayden. Hayden's 5-footer. Good. Nice move by Hayden. And the first quarter is going to come to a close. At the end of one quarter, Barron County 13, Glasgow 6. Back in 60 seconds. By the way, Western was leading Southwest Louisiana 12-5. That was a score a little while ago. Thanks to Jerry for passing that along. I meant to put that on a minute ago, but failed to do so. Western did have a 12-5 lead, and much more into that contest. We'll be back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance is a family-owned independent agency. Call Josh or Debbie for your insurance needs, including home, auto, life, boat, motorcycle, and RV. Or stop by the office at 217 South Green Street. Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance, the friendliest agency in town.
Good for you.
South Central Bank.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, we're good for everybody, 'cause we're good at what we do. Good for you, good for you, good for you, good for you. We're the bank that does what's good for you.
We're the bank that's good for you. We can help your dreams come true. We're the best at what we do,
Taking care of you.
'cause when we take good care of you, we know it helps our hometown too.
We know what to do to help you make it through. Good for you, good for you.
Good for our community too.
Well, we're good for everybody, 'cause we're good at what we do. Good for you, good for you, good for you, good for you. We're the bank that does what's good for you.
South Central Bank, Glasgow and Park City. Member FDIC.
Here's Clemens Berry at the 3 at the top of the key as we begin the second quarter. John Clemens with his 6th point. Barron 6 of 13 from the field, 46%, no free throws, 8 rebounds, and 2 turnovers. Marcus Brewer lobs to Michael Moore on the left wing. Moore, jumper, too hard. 7 feet, left side of the lane, and the rebound is grabbed by Clemens. Clemens wants to run with it, gives to Chapman on the left wing. They've got Gossam, 6'5", sophomore in, and also Ben Jesse, 5'10", junior in the lineup. Coulter is taking a rest, and also Petticup a rest to start the second quarter. Scotty's in that 2-3 zone. Brewer and fought at the head of that zone. Moore is replacing Thornton. Here's a long jumper, no good by Chapman from 20 feet. Ball is lost out of bounds by Jesse. Glasgow, Larry, at the end of one quarter, 3 of 15 from the field, 20%, 10 rebounds, and 2 turnovers.
Well, for 20% shooting, he's not going to win many games.
Here's a steal by Chapman, took it away. Buford trying to feed the Brewer. Chapman stepped in front of him, got the uncontested layup. 4 points for Chapman. It's 18-6, Barron County leading Glasgow by a dozen. Buford will travel past the timeline. Gives it to Brewer, and Glasgow needing a bucket in the worst of ways right here. Barron switching now, 3rd time in this game. They've switched defenses man-to-man. Moore leaves it with Andy Falk deep on the right wing, shovels the pass to Brewer. To Buford. Buford spins back to Falk. Over to Buford. Let's see, what is Glasgow looks confused offensively, Larry.
I don't think they know they're in a man-to-man yet.
Brewer missed the 10-footer, got the rebound, short on that one. They fight for the rebound, finally take it by Clemens. So Clemens stepped on the line. That time, Glasgow just looked out of sync on offense.
Yeah, right. They changed man-to-man. They were 2-3 the last time down. They changed man-to-man that time. Glasgow just didn't realize it, I don't think, and didn't get into their man-to-man offense.
Coulter in, Hayden out. Buford right side of the hoop to make the inbound speed for the Scotties with 6:15 left in the second quarter. Andy Font, right baseline jumper, swish. 17 feet, Font's first bucket. That breaks a long dry spell for the Scotties, trailing 18-8. Barron County on top with the basketball. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Well, it's going to be defense now. You got to stop them before you can score.
Here on the little weave as Chapman tries to cut across the lane. Instead flips the pass to Jesse on the left wing. Jesse on the man-to-man drive. Shot is blocked by Buford, but he fouled it. BJ's going to be called for the foul with 5:51 left in the first half. Buford's first. That's the first on Glasgow in this game.
Looked like a pretty good block from where we were sitting, but Les McDonald, the official, says no.
Larry Hammer is the other official in this game. At the free throw line is Jesse. First toss is no good. Jesse shooting 64% from the charity stripe. Barron County 18, Glasgow 8. 5:51 left in the second stanza. One more opportunity for Jesse. Puts it up, in and out. Rebound grabbed by Clemens, but he lost it out of bounds. How many times did that kill Glasgow last night?
Yeah, that happened a lot of times last night, and they just snuck right in there. Clemens just snuck right in between 2 Glasgow Scotties and got the rebound. Fortunately, he dropped it on the baseline.
Here's Fault. He's in trouble. Gets rid of it, though, to Buford. Buford in front court. Barron's got 4 turnovers. Buford spin move, 10-foot jumper. Too hard. Rebound grabbed by Clemens. Clemens wants to run with it. Battles past the timeline. Picked up by Buford. Fell down. Picked the ball up. Gives it to Jesse. Jesse fires a 3. Yes. Ben Jesse. 5'10" junior. His first 3. Barron County 21. Glasgow 8. Trojans with the trap. In back court. Fault does get the long pass from Buford. Here comes Andy Fault. Angling left. Shovels the pass inside to Sanderson. Before Billy put up the bank shot, he was fouled.
Well, I'm surprised how this game's gone. Barron County's the one that's putting the pressure on, and Glasgow's not used their 1-2-2 trap or their full court press or anything like that. Of course, we haven't made very many baskets to get into it. So, they just reversed the tables on us.
Here's Chris Martin, number 5, into the lineup. Hayden's back in for the Trojans. Rod Thornton will report for the Scotties. Todd will sit down. That last foul was called on number 42. Adam Gossam, that's his first. For Barron County, that's their first of this game.
Just about have to have Rod on the floor when they play that pressure defense.
You believe, Larry, there wasn't a foul called in the first quarter? 21-8, Barron County with the lead against Glasgow. I guess I can believe anything. Here, nice dish inside of Buford for the layup. Got a great feed. Let's see, was that Sanderson or Thornton who headed the basketball? Oh, great look inside. Buford with 6. Barron 21, Glasgow 10. 4:50 left in the first half. Nice dribble move by Martin. Gives it to Reggie Hayden, who's open for the 14-footer. Won't fall. Michael Moore battling with Coulter for the rebound, and I don't know. I thought Moore had the inside position, but I bet you he's going to pick up the foul. He's gone for coming over Coulter's back. I thought Moore had the inside position that time.
Well, they were both pretty well even there, and Michael just had to reach back for it and went up over his back. I think it was a pretty good call.
Martin. Did you say that, Kaywood? Martin with the feed to Jesse.
I said it. I don't believe it, but I did. 2-3 zone by the Scotties now.
It looks like they're spreading it out just a little bit. The only low post player is Hayden, as Martin gives it on the right wing to Coulter. He's looking for Hayden. Big man in the middle is Gossam, about 12 feet away from the hoop. Jesse, nice dish inside to Gossam, lays it off the glass for the layup. Beautiful move. Great feed by Jesse. Gossam's first bucket. Barron County 23, Glasgow 10. Barron looking good offensively here in the first half, Larry. 4:12 left in the second quarter.
Michael Moore just got thrown down to the floor by Gotham, no call.
Here's Marcus Brewer before he put up a three-pointer. A push is going to be called away from the bucket.
Well, they got him a second time.
And the official is going to summon Moore.
Well, they got
Gotham.
Well, he got an elbow in the mouth, and they're looking to see if it's bleeding.
Foul is called on Gossam. Oh, is it Coulter? Coulter, that's his. All right, his first foul, team second.
Gossam was the one that got him with the elbow and threw him to the floor first, and then Coulter got him the second time.
Thornton to make the inbound feed. Finally does to Buford. He had to come out to near the center circle to pick it up, though. He's guarded by Jesse in this man-to-man. Here's BJ, still on the dribble, tries to edge inside. Can't, picks up the dribble, needs some help. Shovels the pass to Thornton. Thornton's picked up by Martin in this man-to-man pressure. Now Sanderson, guarded by Gotham. Sanderson, nice rip inside to Moore. It was too nice. It was too hard, and Michael couldn't hang on to it. That's 4 turnovers for the Scotties. The right idea, but he couldn't catch the pass.
Good pass. He probably had a layup if he catches it.
Glasgow has scored 4 points in 4.5 minutes here in the second quarter. Wide open is Jesse. His jumper, in and out. Got his own rebound. Fade away jumper. Good by Jesse. Move. Great effort by Jesse. That's his 5th point. 25-10, Barron County leading Glasgow by 15 with 3:20 left in the first half. Here's Brewer on the left wing. Well, their defense has dictated this game, Kay Wood.
Yeah,
I mean, Glasgow's just done nothing on offense.
They're playing the hard man-to-man right now.
Here's a nice feed from Sanderson to B.J. Buford. He got the layup, and he was fouled. Maybe they heard me say that.
Well, B.J. went back door on him that time, and I think he can do that a lot. He can isolate people underneath like he and Billy Sanderson and get the basketball to him. I think we'd be all right against this man-to-man.
Clemens and Chapman back in and sitting down to Martin, along with Jesse. That foul was on Jesse, his first, team's third, and Buford will be at the line trying to convert the three-point play. Buford has 8 of Glasgow's 12 points. Buford is 4 of 9 from the field, Larry. The rest of the team is 2 out of 11. Buford at the line. Could cut it to 12. Buford misses. Hayden lost it. Picked up, though, by Brian Petticuff. He's back in the lineup. Marcus Brewer sits down, and let's see who replaced him in the lineup.
Andy Falk.
All right. Angling left. Chapman's got the basketball. Picked up by Thornton with 2:55 left in the second quarter. WCLU Glasgow. That time, Coulter's passed to the post. Petticuff couldn't handle it. Sanderson's got the interception. Here's Andy Vaughn. He'll drive toward the middle. He was fouled before the shot. May have been Gossam that got him, or I may have been Petticuff. I think it was Petticuff who got him.
Yeah, I think you're right. 44.
2:43 left in the first half as Petticuff whistled for his first foul, team's 4th. If you've just joined us, Barron's girls beating Glasgow tonight 53-28. Barron's girls win the regular season district championship. Thornton left side of the hoop, inbound speed comes to Fault in the left corner, and he needs some help, starts to dribble, cuts across the lane, has it knocked away by Hayden into the hands of Sanderson. He lost it as he put it down on the floor. Jump ball, possession goes to Glasgow. Sometimes you get in trouble when you put that ball down on the floor. That's what happened to Sanderson that time.
Hard to put the ball down in traffic in the middle of the lane. You just about have to go right up and put it in the hole.
Michael Moore gets the inbound speed from Thornton. Moore challenged by Petticuff. Swings it outside to Thornton at the top of the key there. And the man-to-man, Barron is. Clemens on top of Thornton. Now Sanderson on the right wing. Nice post pass inside to Moore. A foul is going to be called on the Trojans. And it may be on, is it on Gossam or Coulter?
I think it's on Coulter.
That's his second foul. That's number 5 on the Trojans. I got a feeling Coulter's going to take a seat, and his replacement will be 6'5" sophomore Adam Gossam, a transfer from Warren East. Inbound speed comes to Font from Thornton. Ends it back to Rod. Barron County 25, Glasgow 12. It's been all Barron County here in the first half. Scotties could cut it to 11 or 10 right here. Thornton tried to whip it to Font on the left wing, but the ball was deflected out of bounds by Scott Chapman. 12 points, Larry, for the Scotties so far in the first half. There's 2:14 left. Here's Thornton on the left wing. He'll take it outside. You know, Glasgow scores a lot of points off their defense, and they've not been able to do that tonight. And Spott's got it on the right wing, tries to lob inside to Moore. It's stolen by Petticup. Got the deflection, and they stole it. Now Clemens comes the other way. Clemens on the drive. Backside, gives it to Chapman in the right corner. Rips the pass to Gossip. Gossip, nice feed inside to Hayden. Hayden posting down low. Missed the layup, but he was fouled. They're taking it strong to the hole, and Hayden fouled by B.J. Buford. For B.J., that's his second. For the Scotties, number 3. 1:49 left in the first half, and we're seeing a perfect example of Glasgow's offensive woes. Not a good half-court team, and Barron County is exploiting that well, switching their defenses. They've been in a 1-3-1. They've been in a 2-3. Most recently in a man-to-man. They've taken Glasgow out of any kind of offense, Larry.
Yeah, they have. They're noted for the good hard man-to-man. I'm a little surprised at their zone defense being so good. But when Glasgow doesn't shoot the basketball from the perimeter very good, that's a good defense to use against them.
Hayden connects on both free throws. Reggie's got 6 points. Barron County 27, Glasgow 12. 1:45 left in the first half. Now Barron, I think, back in a 1-3-1 zone. As Thornton's got it at the top of the key. Leaves a basketball with Font. Swings it around the horn to Thornton, still on the left side. Lobs to Brewer. Now Andy Font is open. He'll try a 3. Good by Font. Glasgow's first 3 of this game. Font with 5. Trojans 27, Scotties 15. If Donnie Owens' team could cut it to 10 at the half, they'd have to feel pretty good.
Yes, you get it under single digits. Into single digits, you'd be in very good shape.
Chapman has it on the left side, guarded by Thornton. Scotties in the man-to-man. Clemens is going to back it down to Larry. Let's see, they may leave the middle open for him as he'll try to drive against Font. He does. 5-footer, good off the glass. They set it up for Clemens well that time.
Yeah, Andy turned the ankle, too, I think, that time on playing defense.
What do you think about Mr. Clemens? He's got 7 points.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. What is this, freshman or sophomore?
He's a sophomore.
Sophomore, yeah. He handles himself well for a sophomore. He'll be a good player.
Actually, he's got 8. I said he's got 7, but he's got a couple of 3s. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Barron County 29, Glasgow 15. Barron now in a 2-3 zone. They're switching every trip the last couple of times. They're in the trap, and Moore loses a pass. Brewer tried to feed it to Moore. Michael's had a tough time hanging on to that basketball, and Chapman's got the steal.
I tell you what, we're not getting anything out of the middle. The people are not flashing into the middle to get the basketball. We're just letting everything go on the perimeter.
Here's a steal by Marcus Brewer. Restole it by Clemens. Barron will get it as Clemens and Brewer tied it up. Oh, that was a quick whistle by Mr. Hammer that time on the jump ball.
I didn't see anybody have good control over it.
No, he blew it after about 0.5 or something.
Other than 2 people I don't think two people from each team had their hands on it at one time.
30 seconds to go here in the first half as Clemens drives the middle. Pulls up. Clemens off-balance jumper. No good from 10 feet, but he was fouled. Clemens may only be a sophomore, Larry, but he's got moves of a senior. Very experienced player, very heady ball player. Knows the floor, knows what he's capable of doing, and he's able to draw a foul on Rod Thornton. Rod's first, team's 4th, and John Clemens will be at the free throw line, a 5'11 sophomore. He's going to really be a good one for Barron County, I believe. Clemens is shooting 55% from the free throw line. Good crowd on hand for this one, Larry. It's Mason Dyer, 6'4 junior he played at Caverna last year. He's in the lineup. Toss from Clemens. Got a sweet roll that time. It's good. Clemens with 9.
That hit 4 times on the rim and downstairs.
And Larry shot free throws, Bruce. It just went zip with the court, right?
Well,
I bet you were a pretty good free throw shooter, weren't you?
Not too bad, I don't guess. We didn't keep records then. I don't know, have any idea what I shot.
I could shoot 100% on my north goal. It's 31-15. Barron County leading Glasgow with 16 seconds to go in the first half. Trojans in the 2-3 zone as Thornton trapped. Nice move by Rod. Took it to the hole, got it opening, and laid it in. That's what you need more of from Rod Thornton. 31-17 with 4 seconds. Here comes Clemens. Clemens, off-balance jumper, will not fall in, and the first half is over. great defensive effort by Barron County, and her offenses look good as well. At the end of one half, it's Barron County 31, Glasgow 17. Back in 2 minutes on WCLU Sports.
Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance is a family-owned independent agency. Call Josh or Debbie for your insurance needs, including home, auto, life, boat, motorcycle, and RV. Or stop by the office at 217 South Green Street. Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance, the friendliest agency in town.
International superstar Jean-Claude Van Damme teams up with world-famous action film director John Woo for this electrifying thriller, Hard Target, now on video cassette at Cinema To Go. Something's rotten in the city of New Orleans. A deranged mercenary is recruiting homeless combat vets for his clients. Bored rich hunters who will pay $500,000 to stalk and kill the most challenging prey of all, man. But when Van Damme comes to the rescue, the tables are turned with a vengeance. Co-starring Lance Henriksen and Wilford Brimley, Hard Target is laced with dark humor, slam-packed with bone-crunching fights, and blazing with spectacular firepower. In the words of Newhouse News Service, it's a rocket-powered roller coaster ride. Hard Target, rated R. Tonight, bring home explosive action and excitement from MCA Universal Home Video and Cinema To Go in the Southgate Plaza and Barron River Plaza.
A lot of paving trucks roll through this area, but there's one name you'll see on the side of trucks that's here to stay, the Glass Paving name. Glass Paving is a locally owned company that invests in our community in so many ways, one of which is the quality asphalt jobs that have built our best roads or made a perfect driveway for your neighbor. You see, quality is the key to our growth. From our very first job to our most recent, we've made sure of the quality. And since we're local, our customers have our guarantee that we stand behind every job. Best of all, know that you have one of the most respected paving companies in the state right here at home. Glass Paving in their new location on Kentucky Street in Glasgow. Call them at 651-3897.
Houchins Food Stores, you're gonna see the store that's right on the money.
Who saves you money week in and week out on your grocery bill? Well, it's the neighborhood Houchins. That's right. You'll find the freshest produce, the finest meats, and the friendliest service every time you shop a Houchins food store near you.
At Houchins Food Store, you're gonna see the store that's right on the money.
All right, now we're back here at Barron County High. Western and Southwest Louisiana tied at 33. And we'll, of course, have the broadcast of that game on a tape-delayed basis right after Scotty basketball. Right now, Barron leading Glasgow's boys 31-17 at the half. A pleasure to visit with Glasgow ladies Scotty basketball coach Mike Harris. As Glasgow loses a girls basketball game by a score of 53-28. Quite frankly, Mike, just a disastrous second half for you.
Well, I thought first half, Jim, we came out, and I thought we was ready to play, and I thought we played overall a good first half, especially defensively. You know, I felt like we played good enough in the first half that we probably should have had the lead at halftime. But, you know, things were different in the second half. I really felt like their experience really just took the game, you know, in control. You know, with the experience that they do have, with three quality seniors, I just thought they stepped it up a notch, especially on the offense and on defense. Especially on defense, they had us pushed so far out, and we did have people as open inside, but the thing about it was we were getting pressured so much outside that we were having a hard time getting the ball inside. But, you know, our girls, you know, one thing that everybody's got to realize, and I have to remind myself a lot of times, you know, these bunch of girls that I had are very young and very inexperienced. Some of them never had been in this gym until today, and, you know, we're going to be all right, but, you know, it was disappointing to me, especially in the second half, because I thought our effort really wasn't as good as what it had been, but I've got to realize, and everyone else has too, that's our fourth game in less than a week, and I thought, you know, that the fatigue factor especially started showing up in the second half.
They really hurt you on the inside. Dawsey had 12 points and 10 rebounds. Stephanie Lewis had 7 points in a hurry in the first quarter coming off the bench. They out-rebounded you 27-14.
Well, I thought there was 3 areas going into the game, and I talked it over with the girls. 1, we had to protect the basketball. 2, we had to do a good job on defense, especially keeping the ball out of the middle. And 3, we had to control the boards. And I felt like, our defense, I was pleased with it, like I said, in the first half, and basically in the second for the most part. But, we just couldn't get really anything going offensively second half. I think we got frustrated. But, these girls, like I said, are young, and they've got to just remember, there's going to be another day, and we just need to keep our heads up and keep looking for that.
Well, it's always, every game's a learning experience, and that's what you have to do.
Well, I definitely think this was will help us down the road. We played pretty much man the entire game, but I really believe that, that fatigue really especially set in second half. Not taking anything away from Barron, because they're a quality basketball team, and they just flat took us out of our game in second half. And I think that's a big sign of a mature, experienced basketball club. But we're going to be there one of these days, I can tell you. And like I told the girls, it's just it can't come any sooner for them, because they work extremely hard during practice and the games. And it's just, it was Barron's night tonight, and we got another crack at them February 28th. So that's something we're going to have to keep working for the next 3 weeks and get ready for February 28th.
Thank you, sir. Mike, appreciate you visiting with us. Good luck on Tuesday night against Monroe County.
Thank you, Jim.
All right, Mike Harris visiting with us. Coach Harris, there are your stats that you need, I believe, and we appreciate you providing us with those stats for tonight's game. And I didn't know if you needed those stats back or not. Maybe, yeah. All right. Thank you, Mike. Now we're ready for Bruce, and we'll get Coach Harris a copy of these other stats.
Jim, looking at the first half stats, Glasgow opened up shooting the ball poorly. They were 3 of 15 there in the first half, and they come back and hit 5 of 9. 3 of 15 in the first quarter, and come back hit 5 of 9 in the second quarter. But the Trojans hit 6 of 10 in the second quarter, and was able to build a lead there. They're led in scoring in the first half here, but John Clements, he's 3 of 6 from the field, had 2 3-pointers, 2 of 2 from the line, 4 rebounds, and 10 points. Scott Chapman, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 rebounds and 4 points. Jamie Coulter, 2 of 4 from the field, 3 rebounds and 4 points. Reggie Hayden, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line, 2 rebounds and 6 points. Adam Gossam, 1 of 1 from the field for 2 points. And Ben Jesse, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 3-pointer, 1 rebound for 5 points. As a team, the Trojans are shooting 12 of 23 from the field for 52%. They were 6 of 10 in the second quarter. They're 4 of 6 from the line for 67%, 14 rebounds, 2 of those coming off the offensive glass. They committed 6 turnovers. The Scotties led in scoring here in the first half by B.J. Buford with 8 points. B.J. 4 of 9 from the field, 0 of 1 from the line for 3 rebounds and 8 points. Rod Thornton, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 rebound for 2 points. Billy Sanderson, 1 of 2 from the field, 3 rebounds and 2 points. And Andy Fall, 2 of 5 from the field with 1 3-pointer, 2 rebounds and 5 points. As a team, the Scotties 8 of 24 from the field for 33%, 0 of 1 from the line. They had 11 rebounds. 4 of those were on the offensive glass. They only picked up 1 rebound in the second quarter, and that was an offensive rebound. They commit 7 turnovers. The turnovers really aren't hurting the Scotties. They're not hitting the offensive glass very well. Barron's blocking out real well, and they've been able to hit from the floor there in the second quarter. They knocked down some threes, and they've hit their shots real well. Shoot 60% there in the second quarter, and they're able to build a 14-point lead here at the half.
Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that, sir. All right, now let's do this. Let's have our 14-karat gold halftime trivia challenge, where you could win a free meal from McDonald's here in Glasgow. The number to call is 9149. Of course, if you've won during basketball season or anybody in your household has, you're not eligible. All right, Larry, what's our trivia question for tonight?
All right, not a hard question. There's been only one basketball player in history that's played on a NIT championship team, NCAA championship team, and an NBA championship team. I want you to name that player. One basketball player in basketball history has played on the NIT championship team, NCAA, and an NBA championship team. Name that player.
And you say that, you don't think that's a very tough question?
I don't think so. I knew it.
Well, of course, if I do know a question, it has to be very simple. Very, very simple. Here at the half, Glasgow trailing Barron County 31-17. And if you're a Trojan fan, you want to keep Glasgow at bay, obviously, to start the first few minutes. If the Scotties are going to come back to win this game, they're going to have to play well the first 3 or 4 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, it all comes down to that. A good start in the second half. Well, our start's going to have to get us back in the basketball game. We're down 14, and we need some instant offense. We need to play defense first of all and keep them off the boards, keep them from scoring, and then we have to get into our offense and get some. It would help if we had some three-pointers, but we need to go inside and establish something in there first, I think.
Thornton, Brewer, Falt, Buford, and Sanderson for the Scotties. Clemens, Petticuff, Coulter, Hayden, and Chapman for Barron County. They're in a 1-3-1 zone. Nice dish inside to Billy Sanderson for Rod Thornton. Sanderson lays it in from 5 feet off the glass. That's a good start. 4 points for Sanderson. Barron County 31, Glasgow 19. 7:40 left in the third quarter.
Just what they need. They need to establish something down low, and that makes you think about it, and that'll open up the outside.
But Hayden blows past the Scotty defense and gets the layup after he got a great dish inside from Clemens. Reggie Hayden with 8.
That's the Matador defense that time. He just waved at him as he went by.
Trojans 33, Glasgow 19. That time, B.J. Buford had it slapped out of bounds as he went up for the jumper from 10 feet. Glasgow gets it back.
Pretty big line right in there for across the 3 in the middle there with Coulter and Pennycuff and Hayden all in there.
6'4", 6'5", 6'6". Andy Falt is fouled as he starts his drive on the right baseline. And that should put him at the free throw line. Ode is going to be called on Clemens. Number 1 on him, number 1 on the Trojans in the second half. Andy Falt will be at the free throw line, shooting 75% on the year. Falt with 5 points.
Okay, Andy ready to shoot the free throws. 33-19 in favor of the Trojans. The first throw is up. It took a trip and rolled off the right side. I thought it was going to go in, but it didn't.
He'll have another. Good gut at the 13 right here.
Need this point real in a worse way to get something going. Andy shoots. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Pennycuff has the rebound.
He hands it to Clemens. Clemens' long court pass intended for Hayden is intercepted by Sanderson. Now Rod Thornton will spin past the timeline. Backs out. He's at a trap. Gets rid of it to Falt. Shovels the pass to Brewer. Marcus is open. 15-footer. Short. Rebound. Sanderson with authority, and he lays it in. Sanderson with 6. 4 in the last 60 seconds. Barron's lead cut to 12, 33-21 over the Scotties.
See what, if Billy Sanderson hustled a little bit more, he'd be a heck of a player.
And he's doing that tonight. Here's a nice move, spin move, layup missed by Chapman, tip no good by Petticuff, and the Scotties have the rebound as Rod Thornton will blow past the defense, and he has a layup. That is Glasgow basketball, and Steve Riley wants a timeout. Thornton 4 points, 6:34 left in the third quarter. It's Barron County 33, Glasgow 23. We'll be back in 60 seconds on WCLU Sports.
Where'd you get the truck? I rented it. I'm going to every home in Glasgow, Earl. I'm going to blow the horn. Go to the door and give everybody one of these. Take a look. Hey, this paper shows the new premium rates for the Electric Playboard's cable TV system. It sure does. Aren't those rates for Showtime, the Movie Channel, Cinemax, HBO, and Disney great? They sure are, but why can't we just tell people about the new rates and premium packages? Would anybody listen to us? They might if we kept this. Call the EPB today for more information.
Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's, has a dream of winning gold in pairs figure skating. But first, he went to Wendy's for the $2.99 quarter-pound single combo with the best hamburger in the business, plus biggie fries and a 20-ounce drink. After Wendy's $2.99 single combo, Dave was ready for anything.
Remember, Dave, double XL, triple cell cow into a death spiral.
Okay, but first, I think my skates need sharpening.
I've been meaning to talk to you about those. See, you're only allowed one blade per skate.
Barron County with the basketball. We've got a winner on trivia, and we've got a Allen County score to give you. But first, Clemens will drive the middle. Puts up the 14-footer. Good by John Clemens. He's been tough tonight. Clemens with a dozen. Glasgow's going to have to stop that penetration move by the Trojan guards. It's 35-23. Barron County leading Glasgow. Trojans in a 2-3 zone. Here's Marcus Brewer. Gives it to Rod Thornton. Andy Font. Long three. Good by Andy Font. He busts that one open. Andy with 8 points. Glasgow cuts it to 9. Trailing 35-26 as Buford deflected out of bounds.
They got a little man-to-man pressure on. Andy's starting to shoot the ball a lot better. Now we got the man-to-man press on here. We're still haven't shown the zone press yet.
Hayden, inbound speed, deflected by Brewer. Out of bounds. Allen County beat Central Hardin 56-52 tonight. David Frazier is a winner of our trivia question. We'll let Larry tell you the question and the answer. Font deflects it out of bounds. 3 straight deflections by the Scotties. So Coach Riley's team having some difficulty getting the ball in bounds. Side to back court. Hayden will trigger the inbound speed. Hayden, pass. Finally comes to Clemens. Clemens drives down the middle. He's held by Rod Thornton. Thornton trying to stay with him, Larry. Did a good job of it, but held it.
Yeah, he was riding him a little bit down the floor. I don't think it was much of a hold, but he was bumping him all the way down the floor.
His second foul, team's first. Chapman to make, let's say Hayden to make the inbound speed, side of front court. Trojans 35, Scotties 26. Hayden, inbound speed comes to Chapman. Chapman rips it to Clemens. Poor defense that time from Glasgow. He was left open on the left side, and he had an uncontested layup. 14-4 Clemens.
Well, there was a screen right there, and Andy Fogg just didn't go with Clemens like the way he should have. Rod Thornton picked his man up, and you got to help out the other guy.
Sanderson's got it in the right corner. Sanderson needs some help, gets rid of it to Thornton. Thornton on the right side, over to Brewer. Marcus drives, kicks it inside to B.J. Buford. Nice move by Buford off the glass. Missed the 5-footer tip. No good by Sanderson. They try to keep it alive, and Andy Font does for the Scotties. Good job by Andy. Here on the drive is Marcus Brewer. His 14-footer missed it. Chapman's got the rebound. Scott rambling past the timeline. Backs out, has it on the right wing. Kicks it on the right side to Coulter, directing traffic. Now hands it to Chapman. Glasgow in a man-to-man. Chapman is defended by Font. 4:55 left in the third quarter. Barron County 37, Glasgow 26. Hayden on the left wing looking to shoot the pass down low to Coulter. Instead, on the drive, a foul is going to be called as Adam Gossam drove. He was bumped, though, before he hit the shot. And the foul is on Sanderson. That's his first, team's second. Larry, what about our trivia question? David Frazier was the winner of a free meal for McDonald's.
The one basketball player in history that's played on the NIT championship team, NCAA, and the NBA is none other than Rick Roby of the University of Kentucky.
Chapman nailed a three in the right corner. It's 40-26. I thought it hit the upper support. It hit the top of the backboard, but it rolled in.
It went all the way to the top. I think it set up there for a second, didn't it?
I believe it did. Here on the drive is Andy Font. Puts it up with the left hand, missed it, but he was fouled by Hayden. Hayden bumped it with 4:20 left.
Yeah, Rick Roby played on the 1976 NIT championship team, the 1978 NCAA championship team for the University of Kentucky, and the 1980 champion Boston Celtics.
Foul called on Hayden. That's his first, team second. I remember Rick Roby very well. Great player.
Yeah,
I couldn't stand him though. You know who played when he played? Ernie G. and Bernie King. Toss from Font is good. Do you remember who won in Lexington at Memorial Coliseum? No, I believe that was at Rupp Arena.
That was at Rupp Arena on the...
You remember Bernard King falling down and hitting a shot in that game?
Yeah, yeah, I do. And I remember the crooked at the free throw line.
Font hits the second one. Rebound grabbed by Gossam. It's 40-27. Glasgow trailing Barron County by 13. As Clemens traveled with the basketball as he zipped past the timeline. I think Clemens has been one of the keys in the game for them so far. That's 8 turnovers on the Trojans.
Yeah, I think he's been the offensive difference, I think, for them. He's pretty well carried them in the first half.
There's a lob inside to Buford. He's fouled by Gossam. Gossam reached and fouled Buford. They were in a 2-3 zone. Foul on Gossam, his second, team's third. Scotties need to get on a big run right here.
Yeah.
Barron wanting to hold off, leading 40-27 with 4:04 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's time. If we're going to get back in the ball game, we're going to have to.
Thornton was forced out of bounds by Coulter, and Coulter bumped it. Coulter is called for the foul. That is his third. That's number 4 on Barron County. Steve Riley pleads his case with Larry Hammer. Hammer just gives him a little grin. And the official's word is the final one, Larry. Have you ever seen where it's not the final word?
No, not very often.
Brewer for 3. Can't cash in from 20 feet. Boy, Glasgow's long-range shooting is just not very good. Clemens with the rebound. Clemens backs out. 3:45 left in the third quarter. Barron County 40, Glasgow 27. So spreading out Glasgow's offense. They'll let Clemens drive the middle. He pulls up, layup good. They spread the floor well for Clemens, his 16th point. He's creating some good things for Coach Riley's offense.
They're just spreading out the floor and letting him go one-on-one against Rod Thornton, and he's just whipping him just about every time now.
Thornton, top of the key. Sends a basket about Andy Font in the left corner. His 3 is too hard, but he was pushed by Gossam. And that should put Font at the line for 3 tosses, as Michael Moore will report for the Scotties. And back in the lineup is Jesse for Barron County. Gossam picked up his 3rd foul, team's 5th. Coulter sits down for the Trojans. And taking the rest for the Scotties is Thornton. Andy Font is 1 out of 4 from the free throw line. Percentage-wise, he's Glasgow's best free throw shooter, Larry.
We need all 3 of these. Here's the first shot in the air. It's good in the bottom of the net that time.
Did Donnie Font teach him how to shoot free throws, you think?
I don't know. I don't think Donnie ever shot many basketball. He was busy hitting that little white ball.
Maybe his mom, Beth, taught him.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
So Donnie would take claim for it, right?
All right, Andy's at the line for the second of 3. The second shot's up. It's good again.
I think Marcus Brewer thought it was 2 free throws.
42-29 in favor of the Trojans.
I was scared Marcus was going to move into that lane too quickly. He was behind the circle, but he stayed away.
And the eyes for the 3rd one. Here it is. It's good again. All 3 just perfect right in the bottom.
Barron County 42, Glasgow 30. Scotties with full court pressure. Hayden's inbound speed comes to Chapman. Trojan fans wanted a bump on Font as Chapman brings it past the timeline, drives the middle. Chapman reverse layup. Good. Oh, what a move by Chapman. May have bombed it, but he did make a nice move to split the defense. 9 for Scott Chapman.
Yeah, he carried the ball just a little when he made his move.
Brewer sends it to B.J. Buford on the left wing. Guns a 3, in and out. Brewer had the rebound, lost it, picked up by Clements. Clements will take it all the way to the hole. Clements is fouled as he missed the layup. Boy, Clements is a man possessed, is he not? He's really playing well tonight.
He's getting up and down the floor really well. He doesn't look that quick, but he's quicker than you think he is.
Font called for the hack. Number 1 on him. Number 3. Glasgow's been called for 7 fouls this game. Barron's been called for 10. 2:54 left in the third quarter. Scotties cut it to 9 at 35-26, but they've been outscored 9-4 since then. Here's Clements. Eyes of Mark. Got it. Good night for Clements. 6 of 9 from the field. 3 of 4 from the line. He's got 2 threes. He's 3 of 3 from the line, actually. He's got 17. Now 18. He's 4 of 4 from the line. He's also pulled down 5 rebounds. Right now, he would be Barron County's MVP, in my opinion.
No doubt about that. Tonight he would be.
They're in the man-to-man now as Brewer directing traffic. Lobs to Michael Moore on the right side. Gives it to Font at the top of the key. Now Brewer on the left wing looking down low. Here's a lob pass. Nice feed to Sanderson. Works down low. Spinning jumper is good. Glasgow's got to do more of that, Larry. Sanderson with 8.
Yeah, when they get it to him, he can, he doesn't hit every shot, but he makes a lot of them.
Barron County 46, Glasgow 32. 2:22 left in the third quarter. Here's Clements working out high, guarded by Brewer, splits the middle, drives, stops, shot is blocked by Brewer. Clements gets it back, and trouble. Blocked by Brewer. Michael Moore picks up the loose basketball. Off tries to feed to Buford, and Font is called for the charge. The charge over Chapman. So Font, his second foul, team 4. You can hear a chorus of boos from the Scotty fans that are across the way, and a chorus of comes Chapman. Quickly past the timeline. Drives. Oh, what a feed to Jesse, but Chapman walked it. 2:02 left in the third quarter. Barron County's 9th turnover. Oh, Chapman made a beautiful feed as he faked one to the left and fed it to Jesse on his right. But he walked with it. Well, Billy Sanderson had a prime opportunity right there to draw the charge as fast as Chapman was coming down, but he kind of slid over and got out of his way. Here's Bob. Bob comes inside to B.J. Buford. He's held on the right baseline. Let's see who got it. Chapman, his first, team 6th. Excuse me, that will put Glasgow in the bonus with the next foul. Hayden sits down. And replacing him is Chris Martin. I think Martin's actually in for Chapman because Hayden is going to be back. Thornton in, Paul sits down. Andy's a little winded after those 2 fast trips up and down the floor. I wouldn't be winded, I'd be dead. Here's a bank shot. Oh, good by Sanderson, hit it out from 7 feet. Rebound grabbed by Gotham. No. Clemens got that rebound. Baseline jumper good by Jesse from 10 feet. He pumped it in that time, pours in his 7th point. Well, since the first 3 minutes of the ball game, Barron shot the ball extremely well. Yes, sir, they certainly have. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Trojans 48, Scotty's 32. Working the left wing, Buford with the basketball. Pulls up, head fake, 14-footer. Short. Rebound grabbed by Martin. Martin wants to run with it. Cross court feed, beautiful pass to Jesse. Got the layup, and he was fouled. And they, Larry, are beating Glasgow at their own game, the transition game. Yeah, they are. They're limiting us to 1 shot when we miss, and they're just getting it out and just running like the devil with it. And when they get it down there, they're normally putting it in the basket. Clemens comes out, replaced by Gotham, or rather Petticup. Rod Thornton picked up his 3rd foul, 5th on Glasgow. Timeout on the floor, Scotties. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Trojans 50, Glasgow 32. We'll be back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance is a family-owned independent agency. Call Josh or Debbie for your insurance needs, including home, auto, life, boat, motorcycle, and RV. Or stop by the office at 217 South Green Street. Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance, the friendliest agency in town.
Of the growth in their business, proud of the fact that they've played a big role in improving the streets and roadways throughout Barron and surrounding counties and continuing their efforts. But regardless of how big their business seems to be, they've never forgotten the help that folks have given them along the way. And they appreciate their customers for the business they've been giving them, from the smallest driveway to the largest road project. Glass Paving says thanks. And when you're in need of paving, they're ready to give you a quote and solicit your business. Give them a call at 651-3897. Glass Paving in their new location on Kentucky Street in Glasgow. The Paving Professionals.
At Houchins Food Stores, you're gonna see the store that's right on the money.
Who saves you money week in and week out on your grocery bill? Well, it's the neighborhood Houchins. That's right. You'll find the freshest produce, the finest meats, and the friendliest service every time you shop a Houchins food store near you.
At Houchins Food Store, you're gonna see the store that's right on the money.
Here's Ben Jesse at the free throw line. Pops and drops. Jesse with 10 points. Barron's biggest lead of this game, 51-32 over Glasgow. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Brewer takes it past the timeline. Now Rod Thornton tries to pass to Michael Moore. Somebody crashed over his back. It may have been Ryan Petticup, number 44, a 6'2 junior. Other than Sanderson a few times in this quarter, Larry, Glasgow's had no inside attack. Petticup's second foul. That's number 7 on the Trojans, and that puts the Scotties in the bonus for the rest of this game. Barron is 6-10. Glasgow is 4-11. Next Tuesday, Barron's at home against Greenwood. Glasgow will host Monroe County. That'll be a tough basketball game. Monroe County been playing well as of late. There's no doubt about that. Here's Michael Moore at the free throw line. All right, Michael Isaac shoots good. First point for Moore. 51-33 in favor of the Trojans. 1:03 to go here in the third quarter. Michael looking for his second point. It's up good this time. Moore has not pulled down a rebound in this game. Yeah, that's something that we have to have something out of him like that, offense and rebounds. Jesse rips it to Hayden as Glasgow with the trap in back court, but Hayden beats it, gets a good feed from Jesse. Now Jesse's got the pass from Hayden, gives the basketball to Martin, guarded by Brewer. Chris working right, angles left, stolen by Brewer. Brewer will try to drive. He will. Stops, jumps, shoots, and scores from 5 feet. First field goal for Marcus Brewer. Scotties trail 51-36. Barron with the lead. Here comes Scott Chapman. He'll drive, takes it all the way to the hole for the layup. Nice reverse layup by Scott Chapman. On the opening in the middle, Chapman with 11. Barron County 53, Glasgow 36, 22 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Marcus Brewer, looks for a penetration move in the middle, gives it to Rod Thornton. Rod drives, he was fouled, gave it to Buford. Buford walked with it. Let's see. Thornton is injured. Well, he gets up slowly. I believe he's all right. And let's see, we've got Clemens back in with 14 seconds to go, and Chapman sits down.
Yeah, they were wanting a foul there on Rod. Somebody blocked Rod Thornton on the pass, but they didn't call that, and then they called the walk on BJ.
With full-court pressure, Hayden to make the inbound speed does so to Clemens. Clemens in back court, races past the timeline. Angles right, gives it to Jesse. Jesse dribbles out of trouble, gives it back to Clemens. Clemens, head fake, drives, walked with it. Well, he hit the layup. Well, he is just bound and determined to take that ball to the bucket. There's 3 seconds left in the third quarter.
He and Chapman are playing just about right. They're really going to the basket hard.
Here's a long jumper by Brewer from midcourt. It's too hard, and the third quarter is over. At the end of 3 quarters, the Trojans lead the Scotties 53-36. We'll be back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance is a family-owned independent agency. Call Josh or Debbie for your insurance needs, including home, auto, life, boat, motorcycle, and RV. Or stop by the office at 217 South Green Street. Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance, the friendliest agency in town.
Okay, let's do one, Pete.
Ready?
Take one.
Here's some big news. McDonald's delicious quarter pounder with cheese sandwich.
Double.
Double?
Double.
Oh, yeah, double quarter pounder with cheese sandwich.
Could you read it for us?
Oh, sorry.
Take 2.
McDonald's delicious double quarter pounder with cheese sandwich. You know,
now what?
Just struck me this would be good in an extra value meal.
Keep reading.
Oh, with large golden fries and medium Coke, it's our new double quarter pounder with cheese extra value meal. Great.
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
At participating McDonald's.
Close enough.
You ask people across the South what they like about breakfast at McDonald's, and you'll hear a lot of different answers, like hotcakes and sausage, scrambled eggs, or an Egg McMuffin. So come to McDonald's. Around here, we've got a taste for the South.
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Try the all-new chicken biscuit for just $1.79 for a limited time. Just $1.79 for a delicious chicken biscuit at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary.
Western Kentucky with 11 minutes to go in their game, leading Southwest Louisiana 50-47. Right here, the Scotties trailing the Trojans 53-36. Entering the final 8 minutes of play, it's Barron County. It is Barron County's basketball. It's Petticup down the lineup. Chapman's got it on the right side. Chapman tries to flip inside to Coulter. It's deflected out of bounds by a Scotty. Third quarter stats, Barron 21 of 38 from the field, 55%, 7 of 9 from the line, 78%, 22 rebounds, and 11 turnovers. And we'll look at Glasgow's numbers in just a moment as Chapman will make the inbound speed. Pops out high to Clemens. Glasgow's at a 2-3 zone. See if they spread it out a little bit, Larry. As Coulter moves to a low post position. Nice move by Goffin to the hoop, and his shot is blocked by Sanderson. From B.J. Buford. He's driving through a double team. Well, how does B.J. hang on to that ball? He lost it, tried to throw to Moore. Moore couldn't catch it, and it goes out of bounds.
Too much individual stuff right there. Too much taking it behind the back and between the legs and all that. And then when he did have somebody to have to get rid of it, he threw it away.
Here's Clemens. He'll walk past the timeline. Glasgow 14 of 38 from the field, 37%, 6 of 10 from the line, 60%, 16 rebounds. Nice move to the hole. Chapman drives, gets the layup. Chapman with 13.
Well, we can't play man-to-man defense against them. I tell you, their guards are just killing us on the man-to-man offense.
Brewer off-balance jumper, good from 13 feet on the right side. Fourth point for Marcus. 6:46 left in this game. Barron County 55, Glasgow 38. Jamie Coulter's got it in backcourt. Buford on top of him. Coulter will bring it past the timeline. Picks up the dribble. Needs some help. Good feed to Clemens. He's going to take it all the way to the hole for the layup. You're right. Glasgow can't stay with them man-to-man as Clemens, Larry, scores his 20th point.
I believe I could score 20 against this defense.
And Glasgow's not had a good defensive night. Here's Brewer, pulls up. He's fouled from 14 feet. This may be, Barron County may have exploited Glasgow's defense as much as any team I've seen in a while. That foul is on Jesse, his second. That sends Brewer to the free throw line. Hayden out and Hayden comes in and Pennycuff comes out. Two free throws for Brewer.
This is about as bad a defensive effort as I can remember all year long, and that's all during the season. I can't remember anybody doing this.
Brewer's free throw is good. 5 points for Brewer. 6:19 left in this game. Barron County 57, Glasgow 39. Barron's played a whale of a game. Second free throw no good, and Hayden's got the rebound. Here comes Jesse. Jesse beat Glasgow's defense all the way to the bucket, Larry, and he was fouled. Now, Glasgow had a couple of defenders that were actually beyond Jesse toward Barron County's bucket, but I don't know if they didn't realize he was just racing past them, and he just whipped past them, and they watched him go by. One Scotty did foul him. Sanderson, second foul, team sixth. Here's Ben Jesse at the free throw line, 5'10" junior. Jesse's had a good game. He's got 10 points. He's 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe.
It seems almost that like the defense, we're behind pretty good right here, but it seems like they're just giving up already, and, they're not even standing in there trying to take a charge or anything right now.
Jesse puts it in for his 11th point. He'll have the second opportunity right here. Barron County could again have a 20-point lead. Biggest lead has been 21. Jesse lets it fly. Yeah. Well, I know Coach Rutledge's going to be pleased about this performance, Larry.
No doubt about that. They played well. They really shot the ball well.
6:07 left in this game. Barron County 59, Glasgow 39 as Andy Vaught open. Tries a two. Yeah. On the line. 10th point from the field. 14th point overall for Andy Vaught. Barron County 59, Glasgow 41. Reggie Hayden will try to drive. He spins inside. He was fouled by Sanderson. Glasgow is just not doing a good job of cutting off that penetration move at the start. And I just wonder how many times they've been able to drive to the bucket without a Scotty between them and the basket, Larry.
You're right. Well, that's just, they're beating us on the dribble. The first dribble they got, and they're around their defensive man, and they're headed to the basket, and nobody is coming in to help out. They're just having uncontested layups.
Hayden is 3 of 3 from the line, 9 for Reggie. Sanderson just picked up his third foul. That also puts Barron County in the bonus for the rest of this game. Reggie Hayden releases the toss. Good. I don't know if I mentioned Glasgow stats or not, Bruce. Yeah, I did. Barron's shooting more from the free throw line, I think. They're shooting about 80% now, adding the free throws they've cashed in here. It's 61-41 Trojans with a 20-point lead on the Scotties. Andy Vaught drives. His shot was offered by Hayden, missed it from 10 feet, but Marcus Brewer got the rebound. His 15-footer, it won't fall. And Chapman with it for Barron County. Here's Chapman. He's fouled by Michael Moore. Moore is called for the foul, lost his balance. Was not intentional. Lost his balance and is gone for the foul.
Yeah, he and Andy Fox kind of collided. Michael and Andy did, got their feet tangled up, and then Michael just fell over Chapman.
Michael Moore, that's his second. Here's Chapman at the free throw line. That's his first trip tonight. Well, if Barron shoots this well, Larry, they don't turn the ball over as Chapman free throw's no good. Rebound is lost out of bounds by Sanderson. If they shoot this well, they're going to beat some more teams this year, and they could be a factor in the district and regional tournament, I think.
Well, yeah,
if they shoot this well.
That's right. If they shoot like this, but,
I guess any team would be, but particularly for Barron.
A lot of these shots are uncontested, too.
They're 11 of 14 from the free throw line. Well, yes, you're right about that. On the out pass, Sanderson is fouled as Ron Thornton let the pass break. And do we have an intentional foul? Who's that? Is that foul on Gossam? That's his fourth. So that gives Glasgow the basketball. Sanderson 2 free throws. Buford comes in. And Brewer's
on Gossam.
Yeah, Gossam. That's his fourth. See, Riley doesn't believe the call.
Well, I think when Billy was going to the basket, he just reached out and grabbed his jersey and pulled him back, and that's why the intentional foul.
Sanderson puts it in. Billy, 9 points and 6 rebounds. And just haven't gotten him the ball enough, I don't think. Second toss from Sanderson is too hard.
That's right. When we've got him the basketball, he does quite well with it inside. We just haven't gotten it to him. And, Billy doesn't play real good defense either. That's, he doesn't hustle a whole lot.
Glasgow is 8 out of 14 from the free throw line, shooting 57%. They've got the basketball on the intentional foul. Nice move to the hole by Rod Thornton. Puts it up with the lay it left hand, and it falls in. That's what Thornton's got to do for Glasgow. That's his 6 points. Scotty's trailed the Trojans 61-44 with 5 minutes to go in this game.
Well, that's Rod's game. He's got to take it to the basket. He doesn't need to be out here shooting it from 20 feet.
Reggie Hayden, he'll take it to the hole. Pulls up 14-footer, a little bit short. Gotham got the rebound, and Michael Moore fouled him. 4:52 left.
They got them at inside position right there on their offensive end. He gets inside position on us.
Michael Moore's third foul, and Gossam is at the free throw line. On the year, Gossam shooting 52% from the stripe. So it looks like, Larry, unless something drastically changes in this game, that we're going to have a Glasgow-Barron County double dip in the district tournament, and that's the first time since I've been here that we've had that, I think. I'll have to look back in the archives. Free throw from Gossam is good, but it's been a while since Glasgow's played Barron County in the boys district tournament. I think the last time was over at Evanston County. I think it was the last time it was played at Evanston County. Second toss from Gossam also falls in. 4 for him. And Rod Thornton will scamper past the timeline. He got away with the palm right there. Spins in and out of traffic. Clemens defending him. Gets a low post pass to Sanderson. Back to Thornton. Thornton fires an air ball on a 3. It goes out of bounds. Last touch, though, by Barron County. 4:39 left. And Thornton shot that one a little bit short.
Yeah, we just got through saying that Rod didn't need to be out there shooting that three-pointer, and then he shoots an air ball from out there.
Here's Thornton. He was bumped by Clemens. Clemens fouled him with 4:34 left in this game. Trojans 63, Scotty's 44. Clemens' second foul. Barron County's got a tough Greenwood team Tuesday and a tough Warren East team a week from tonight.
Yeah, both those teams big. Both of them like to press, and they're both good basketball teams. Both Warren East especially been coming on here strong lately, and Greenwood's a very good team.
Thornton's free throw is good. 7 for him. Still think Central and Bowling Green are the favorites in this region.
Yeah, I probably think you have to say that. Central, I guess, they beat them, 2 out of 3, I think, haven't they?
They may meet, they could meet 5 times theoretically.
That's right.
Second free throw is no good, and that rebound is claimed by Gossam, his third. 4:25 left in this game. Nice spin move by Chapman, tried to thread the needle, tried to flip it to Hayden, deflected out of bounds by Andy Falk.
And he had a wide open layup if he wanted to shoot it. He just decided to dish it off that time.
Trojan 63, Scotty's 45. Barron County led 31-17 at the half, and Glasgow's never threatened. They cut it to 9 in the third quarter, but that was it. Here's a 3 that is short by Clemens from 20 feet, and B.J. Buford's got the rebound. Buford drives all the way to the hole, missed the layup. Michael Moore with the stick back. It's no good. It won't fall for the Scotties. There's a scramble for it, and finally Clemens picks it up for Barron County. Clemenson has it slapped out of bounds by Falk. Boy, is that an example of how tough it's been for Glasgow offensively tonight? 2 gimmies wouldn't fall. Chapman triggers the inbound speed, backcourt to Clemens. Tell you what, Clemens has impressed me about as much as anybody on this floor tonight, Larry. Here's Jesse, running a little wave right now. Boy, Thornton, I don't know why he didn't get called for a foul there. Jesse, he spun inside, and a foul is called on a Scotty. Push is called. It was it Michael Moore?
Michael Moore.
That's his 4th.
He called the foul on him. Now, whether he did it or not, I don't know. I didn't see any contact. I just thought he lost the ball out of bounds. He said he pushed him with the left hand.
At the free throw line is Jesse. In Jesse. 3 of 5 from the stripe. Here's the toss from Jesse. It's good. Jesse's had a good game off the bench. Jesse with 13. One more opportunity. I didn't know there was a siren in the arena. Second toss is good by Jesse.
I kind of like it up in the crow's nest at home over there where there's no noise.
Well, I like it down here on the floor. Well, but it can get loud. I remember we were doing that boys regional when I first came here, Larry, and those Russellville people were beating us in the backs. You remember that?
I remember.
Deep on the right, Wayne Moore with the basketball. Puts it to B.J. Buford. B.J. spins, pulls up, 14-footer, good by Buford. B.J. hasn't been heard of much in the second half. In fact, that's his first bucket in the second half. He's got 10 points.
He hasn't had his normal game over here, that's for sure.
65-47. Barron County leading Glasgow by 18 points. There's 3:16 left in this game. Barron will break about a 5-game losing streak. They'll go to 7-10. Glasgow will fall to 4-12. Barron will wrap up second place in the district. Glasgow will have third place. Nice dish inside to Hayden. Got the layup. Got a great unselfish play by Adam Goss. Great feed from Goss at that time, Larry, on the low post. And Reggie Hayden with 12 points. 2:50 left in this game.
Great pass right there in traffic and got it right to the man that could score.
Here's Andy Vaught. He'll drive, he'll stop, he'll pop, he'll miss from 14 feet. Buford's got the rebound. BJ lost it, picks it up, lays it up, missed it. Hit no good. Sanderson's got it back. Billy, turnaround jumper, short. Rebound grabbed by Vaught. Vaught dishes it down low to Buford. Buford's layup is good. Glasgow did well on the offensive boards that time, and they got it to fall in. BJ with a dozen.
They do half that well last night. We come away with a win.
2:20 left in this game. Trojan 67, Scotty's 49. Glasgow's in the man-to-man. They're going to spread it out a little bit. As Chris Martin's got it at the top of the key. Gives the basketball to Chapman. Chapman's in trouble. Double-teamed. Gets rid of it to Clemens. Clemens inside to Hayden for the layup. Great feed. 14 for Hayden.
Back man, Billy Sanderson didn't rotate over that time and stop the pass.
Barron 69, Glasgow 49. A minute 55 left in this game. Rod Thornton angles left. Flips the basketball to Sanderson. Sanderson, 4-pass intended for Buford. It is Clemens stole it. Almost saved it into front court as it, Hayden caught up with him, Larry, but the momentum took him out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a good pass. Just about either one of them could have made the play, but Reggie Hayden couldn't handle the basketball and went out of bounds.
Trojan fans giving their starting five a standing ovation. Martin remains in the lineup. Also Brian Duff, a 6'2 sophomore, number 12 in there. Let's see, who else have we got? Is that Patrick Knuckles, number 20, in the lineup for Barron County?
That's right.
5'7 sophomore. Let's see who else we've got in the lineup, Larry. Mason Dyer, a 6'4 junior. And remaining in the lineup is Petticup. Now, I think we've got a substitute for Glasgow. Brian Davis is in the lineup, a sophomore. Michael Cash, another sophomore in. Both, they're 5'11. And Buford's got it on the right wing. BJ on the drive. Backs down. 20-point lead for Barron County. Buford spin move. Good. About 10 feet. Buford picking up his play here in the last couple of minutes. Offensively, 14 for him. 1:20 left. We're going to see a former Scotty in the lineup for Barron County here in just a moment. Head fake walk called on Brian Petticup. Chris Clay and Chad Settle in the lineup for Glasgow. We've got Roger Lawson, who of course transferred to Barron County, recently became eligible. 6'5", a junior in the lineup, and I think we may have another new face for Barron County. We're having so many substitutions. Chris Clay's in Glasgow's lineup. Who else have we got, Larry?
Who's 21? Who's 21?
That's Nate Harris, a 6'3 junior. Clay's got it on the right wing for the Scotties. 1:06 left, threw it in the back court. Marcus Brewer will chase it down, and Glasgow turns it over. And that's the 13th turnover as Chris Clay, number 20, turned that over. Mason Dyer makes the inbound feed for Barron County. Here's Brad Duff looking inside to Harris. Spinning jumper from Harris. Missed it. Rebound grabbed by Lawson, but he stepped on the line. 55 seconds left in this game. Barron County 69, Glasgow 51. Tough weekend for the Glasgow Scotties.
Very, very tough. We're going to have to turn something around. I don't know what it is, but we're going to do better than this.
Ash lost it on the left side. It's stolen by Harris, and there's a scramble for it and a jump ball. Glasgow will hang on to it. Right now, Larry, Glasgow is going in the wrong direction. Yeah. And that's just an honest evaluation. I'm not trying to be too negative or too critical. That's just an honest evaluation.
Yeah,
we're not going in the right direction heading down the home stretch.
I thought we had it turned around there after the game at Everson County.
Chris Clay, a freshman, buries a three on the left wing. Mr. Clay scores. 69-54. Trojans by 15. It's a shovel pass inside. Bank shot, no good by Dyer. Stick back is good, though, by Lawson. Lawson with his first two. 20 seconds to go in this game. Here's Chad Settle. He'll drive. He'll take it to the hole. No, he won't. Gives it back to Clay. Another three by Clay. No good. Rebound to Cash. His stick back is blocked by Lawson. Into the hands of number 12, Duff. Duff tries to feed it inside the knuckles. Couldn't hang on to it. Cash has the basketball with 4 seconds. Cash. A long three. Missed it. Lawson's got the rebound. Take it by Porter. Nick Porter, who just checked into the Scuddy. The game is over. Barron County, very impressive victory tonight. They beat Glasgow by a score of 71-54. And I thought Steve Riley's team from start to finish didn't shoot the ball well maybe in the first 3 minutes, but after that they played a very good basketball game.
Yeah, they did. They played excellent defense, excellent offense. They started shooting the ball well after the first 3 or 4 minutes of the ball game. Took a 13-7 lead at the end of the first quarter. It was anybody's ball game at that time, but Glasgow just couldn't get anything going on the offensive end. And they scored 11 points, I think. 6 points the first quarter, 11 in the second quarter, and you're just not going to win.
And then the defense. You know, that Glasgow's played good defense all year, but it left them tonight.
Yeah, we just didn't come out aggressive for some reason. I don't know why, but just Barron County against our man-to-man defense just ate us up. I mean, they beat us off the dribble, just about every man. It wasn't just a couple, 3 guys. It was just everybody. They put the ball on the floor. They were around us, and when they got into the basket, they were just uncontested layups.
All right, Barron wins 71-54 in the boys' game. The Trojanettes complete the sweep. They beat the ladies' Scotties in the girls' game 53-28. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the post-game report on WCLU Sports.